Superman and Lois just ended, and I think we got kind of a perfect ending, but kind of not. What do you guys think? What's up, everybody? MrNova here. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day and a wonderful week. Today, we're gonna break down pretty much the ending of Superman and Lois, the ending, explain what it means, and what's gonna happen moving forward. So, guys, enough of the talking. Let's just get straight into the video. Following Superman's final battle against Doomsday and Lex Luthor, we pretty much saw that Monday Swan's song jumped more than 30 years into the future, where we bore witness to the death of both Lois and Clark. And before you ask, no, you're not crazy, that was Bitsy Tulloch's husband, Davey Guntoli, who also directed an episode earlier this season playing grown-up Jonathan. Lois died first, surrounded by her love and family, following the aggressive return of her cancer. Everything good in life came from you, a whipping Clark told her as she passed, one of several lines that would have certainly earned Tyler Hoechlin a TV Line Performer of the Week, not that we not already acknowledged him once this season. We then watched as Clark lived out the rest of his days with a dog named Crypto by his side until his own time came. And if you guys don't know, we also see Crypto in the comics as Superman's crime helping body, that Crypto has superpowers just like Superman, but here we just get a regular dog named Crypto, so it's just a nice Easter egg referencing the comics of Superman and Crypto. Clark transitioned into his next life. He explained, "Suddenly it came to me what life is all about. Joy, hope, forgiveness, friendship, and love." That last one cued Lois' arrival in her iconic red dress from season 3, The Dress, leaving us with one last image of the couple we all fell in love with over the past 4 seasons. And as for everyone else in Ket's orbit, so to speak, Lana and John Henry tied the knot. Kyle and Chris welcomed the baby girl. With another addition already on the way, Sarah decided to leave Smallville in her rearview mirror for good, and Natalie, aka Starlight, continued to fight alongside Jonathan and Jordan, both whom now have proper suits. Pretty much at the end, we pretty much also saw Lex Luthor. And yes, he was dressed in black, and pretty much we saw him when Clark died, meaning that referencing that this could possibly be the afterlife, and Lex Luthor was seeking out forgiveness before he could also move on himself, meaning at the end of the day, when you die, we all get to see each other in the afterlife. And this was pretty much when Clark went to tap his shoulder, and it was pretty much giving him forgiveness, it's okay to move on. And Lex Luthor kind of got a good ending, saying hey, he moved on to the afterlife. But on TV Line, when they were asked in an interview, they pretty much were asked, when Clark and Lois are reunited, are we calling this heaven, or are we leaving that to interpretation? And pretty much Hellbang said, "I think it's up to interpretation. What he says in the montage is, the first time I died, I saw darkness, and the light came back. We love to misdirect on the show, so at the beginning of the season, it was yeah, we're doing the death of Superman, but what we were really talking about was the end. That was the death of Superman, and we wanted to be a full light and hopeful and represent everything that he and Lois stood for." Quote. So pretty much there's when we saw that, hey, Superman did die at the end of this episode and at the end of the show, but he grew up to be around 75. He said that he lived another 35 years. So assuming that Clark Kent is around 37 or 40 in the show, you can assume he lived to be 75, 80 years old. A pretty good life span for him. And honestly, it was just a pretty perfect ending when we saw everyone else in the afterlife. So guys, I'm pretty curious to find out, did you guys like the last episode of this season, of the show, because the series is no longer going to be produced. So that was pretty much the final ending. Did you like the ending or not really? In my opinion, I think it was a pretty good ending. I got very emotional at the end because, you know, it was pretty sad to see how everyone just kind of grew up, got kids. It's the cycle of life, honestly. But if you guys don't mind coming back tomorrow, we do upload daily content on this channel, and it would really mean the world if you guys could just come back. Now, if you don't mind me asking to subscribe, like, turn notifications on. But as always, I'm MrNova, and I'm out. Peace!